This day, President Uhuru Kenyatta has gifted you by lifting the nationwide dusk to dawn curfew as the country celebrated its 58th Mashujaa Day celebrations. Now, this coming at the back of months of calls for the lifting of the COVID-19 containment measures that have been in place for slightly over 1.5 years. As Murimi Mwangi now reports, the president, however, cautioned you to exercise personal responsibility in order to be safe.
For 19 months now, Kenyans have been accustomed to a rather unfamiliar routine of life, following President Uhuru Kenyatta's March 26th last year declaration of a dusk to dawn curfew at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in Kenya. But the 58th Mashujaa Day celebrations at Wanguru Stadium in Mwea would come with a welcome surprise turn of events.
By the authority vested in me as president, I hereby order and direct that the nationwide dusk to dawn curfew that has been in effect from the 27th of March 2020 be and is hereby vacated with immediate effect. Asante sana, God bless you, and God bless you. Asante sana.
Over 250,000 COVID-19 cases have so far been reported in Kenya, with more than 5,000 Kenyans killed during the deadly pandemic.
It is, however, important for all of us to appreciate that we are not yet out of the woods, and we must therefore continue to observe the containment measures as directed by the Ministry of Health, as this is the only way to sustain the gains we are making and guarantee the full reopening of our economy.
Kenya's COVID-19 containment measures have been a mix of national and zoned restrictions on the presidential directive. On 6th of April 2020, Kenyatta banned movement into and out of the Nairobi metropolitan area, alongside the subcoastal counties of Kilifi, Kwale and Mombasa, a directive that remained in force in Kwale and Kilifi on the 6th of June last year, until 7th of July 2020, when the president lifted the restrictions into and out of the two counties. But Kenyans were not yet off the woods. On the 6th of May 2020, the Health Ministry announced a cessation of movement into and out of Eastleigh and Mombasa Old Town until the 6th of June, when residents could move into and out of the two areas previously declared as disease-infected zones. That until President Kenyatta imposed a cessation of movement into and out of 13 counties on the Lakeside Basin following an upsurge of infections after the June 1st, 2021 Madaraka Day celebrations in Kisumu.
I have further noted with much appreciation that surge of infections has declined over the last 2 weeks, as characterized by the positivity rate of below 5% that has been registered over this period.
The president also set aside 3.2 billion Kenya shillings for the construction of 50 new level 3 hospitals across the country and announced Kenya's ambition to manufacture vaccines by the first quarter of next year.
We as a government have established a company to facilitate this venture in the name of Kenya Biovax Limited, and therefore the Ministry of Health should operationalize this company to build a form and fill and eventually manufacture vaccines in our country.
The country is headed into the 2022 campaign season, expected to be fiercely grueling, and which, with the raging momentum, is expected to come with multiple. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News.
All right, and just to mention that the ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi was among the first leaders who called for the vacating of the